Welcome to Get Motivated. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
Hey guys! Hal Elrod was a good salesman since his childhood. He was good at his work. He was a happy man. One day, when he was returning from his lecture, he met with an accident, and that made him paralyzed. He woke up 6 days after the accident. Doctor pronounced that it was a permanent brain damage and cannot use his legs anymore. The author was devastated. Doctor said that Elrod cannot lead a normal life. However, Elrod had a grit to prove the doctor wrong. The mentor advised that no matter what you go through, it's okay to cry, but don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. It is important to have a positive approach in life and accept the life as it is. It is true that the doctor has pronounced that he cannot use his legs anymore. But he chose to be a happy person with a wheelchair or try to prove the doctor wrong. After changing this approach, he started returning back to his fun and happy life. This change made him to use his legs within 3 weeks and ultimately he chose to get married. After a few years, economic crisis happened. He started losing all of his wealth. Elrod's wife suggested him to meet her friend who was successful in retaining his wealth even during the crisis. The author met the friend that the wife had suggested and explained his situation. The friend said that the author doesn't need any tip to get in a stable condition but gave him 2 principles, one of which was to do a morning workout and the other was to read self-improvement books. The author was not convinced with these principles, yet he decided to follow them. After following the principles, he started to feel positive and was able to maintain a schedule throughout the day. But the author decided to follow 4 more principles in life that he felt are essential. Before following the principles, Elrod had a debt of $50,000. He had a situation to sell his house and was leading an extremely unhealthy life. Within a span of 2 months after following these principles, he doubled his income and was able to retain his house. He even managed to complete a marathon and prove the doctor wrong. Ultimately, he went back to his happy life. Let's have a look at the principles. The author had an acronym called SAVERS to remember the principles. The first principle is silence. The author meant meditation or praying as the first step. We all start our days reaching out to our mobile phones, and our day starts stress-filled. But the successful people out there start their day by meditating and praying. By meditating, the brain works at its peak performance. Affirmation. The second principle is affirmation. It is important to be in a state of being affirmed. When we constantly keep reminding our brain about a certain thing, then it stores in our subconscious memory. When you constantly remind your brain that you are a confident person, you eventually become a confident person. You should believe that you can do it, you can achieve it, and then you will succeed in it. Visualization. The third principle is visualization. It is almost similar to the affirmation. The key is to visualize what you believe in. For example, when you believe to purchase a Lamborghini car, you first visualize like you buy it, to get your hands on it, and to ride it. Exercise. The fourth principle is exercise. It is scientifically proven that starting your day with an exercise is extremely beneficial to your body. This regulates the oxygen supply to the brain and releases endorphin, which makes you to think better and clearer. Exercise keeps you active throughout the day. It isn't required to hit your gym. You just have to habituate skipping or do simple yoga. Reading. Reading is the fifth principle. Reading a mere newspaper or a storybook isn't the type of reading the author suggested. You got to enhance your knowledge and read something that improves you as a person. It is important to apply the reading to the real world. This will improve your knowledge and intelligence. Scribing. Scribing is the last principle. Scribing is nothing but writing. Note down your goals. There are high chances for you to achieve their goals if you note down them. Great magic happens when you jot down your goals. All billionaires note down their ideas, plans, goals, and desires to succeed in life. Do not feel lazy to note down in a notebook. Make sure that you use a physical book. Noting down in a mobile phone will not work. These baby steps are gonna make a huge impact in your life. The content in the video are taken from the book Miracle Morning. If you find this video useful, kindly share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel.